My soup is a little cold.
Well, that happens when you have to set up cameras in this. Quick reaction on the last picture.
Are we recording audio?
I can see the levels going up and down.
Is the time going up?
I can see, yeah. I think we're good. I think
What's
we're
up?
good. In this quick reaction on the last picture show, which I never thought we would do. Quick reaction on the last picture show, which I never thought we would do because there's so many other more important things that have happened. The Gaza ceasefire, which, should have roused Ovais out of bed to record one, but we didn't do that.
We're calling you out of this.
Yes, we are. But this was, I think, news that caught me completely unaware and caught you unaware and caught so many other people unaware. But it's very
going to catch you unaware.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
No, it's okay. This is your first time on camera?
No, I've been on camera.
You've been on camera before?
I do a lot of I talk to them a lot. What's up?
Okay, right. You talk directly into the camera. That's your thing.
Yeah, I just...
Right. So you have that, what is it called? Smiling with your eyes. What is that?
I just... Badly flirting is what it is.
Right, okay.
I'm like, this is going to be ladies, Pekhar wala babagan making videos with it. Like, oh, what's up? It's nice.
For you, definitely. Because as I just learned, what's it called? In drivers like to take your number. Beyond
that's for another episode.
Beyond the 5-star ratings, I think they want to know you.
We'll talk about that some other episode.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I digress.
We digress.
We digress. Yeah. The whole reason we're here is because we happen to be in the office late and we're getting this work done. But as I was scrolling through Instagram,
as one does, this post hit me. And for a second or two, I was like, wait a second.
No, even you did a double take. You were like, is this from the official thing or not? Exactly. Wait, will this show on my 7-year-old or 8-year-old tablet? I don't know. I might as well read it out.
We will take a shot.
It'll appear here.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's right here. You see it on the screen, right?
Again, this is something exactly
in his hands. Do it.
You're a completely different person
on camera.
Yes. I don't know if I like this person.
Well, you're gonna have a lot of trouble with me.
Okay, so sorry. Right. Yes, this has our nerd flag waving very, very high.
Very high.
But I think that this is news that I guess deserved 100%. I don't think any other thing warrants us doing this at sort of 11 at night. And that is Avatar. Nickelodeon has just announced that there's going to be a new Avatar series. And this is a first reaction video. I don't plan on doing any other reaction videos in my life.
There's going to be a lot of reaction videos.
From him, not from me. But yes.
I'm going to drag him in.
Yeah, man. So it's called Avatar 7 Havens. And I'm sure you guys will catch this online, but I have to read this out because I'm pumped. I don't think I've been this excited. And I'm sure when I tell my nieces in the morning, they're just going to they're going to be as excited.
Yeah.
64,000 likes in like an hour or 2 hours time, man. Come on.
Yes, Avatar.
It's Avatar. Avatar 7 Havens is set in a world shattered by a devastating cataclysm. A young Earthbender discovers that she's a new Avatar after Korra, but in this dangerous era, that title marks her as humanity's destroyer, not its savior. Hunted by both human and spirit enemies, she and her long-lost twin must uncover their mysterious origins and save the 7 Havens before civilization's last strongholds collapse. Now, I remember discussing this with another friend who I shared this immediately after I shared this with you. And since Korra ended, we've been speculating on sort of which way is it going to go. Because when Korra ended, that was sort of like, turn of the century Earth, like sort of like, it was 1920 Shanghai. That's what it was sort of modeled on, right?
Okay.
Republic City is 1920 Shanghai.
I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So we always thought that sort of like, because there was a time jump between the last Airbender and Korra, there was like 75 years. Where does this go forward? And I always told...
what he said. Sorry.
and I always told him... Now, he was of the opinion that sort of it was going to be sort of, like a cyberpunk take on Avatar, and it was going to go in that direction because naturally...
That's what I thought as well.
Right. Because, the rate at which technology was progressing, unlike, for example, in a show like Lord of the Rings, where things are stagnant, or Dune, where things are stagnant for tens of thousands of years. In Avatar, it progresses at pretty much the same sort of thing as sort of our own reality. But in this case, it seems that they're going... Well, we don't know what the state of technology is, but in this particular case, it appears that the Avatar... Now, I'm sorry, I'm digressing again because there are a lot of thoughts here. But do you remember in season 2 of Korra, you had the Dark Avatar who was her uncle, right?
You'd have to remind me a bit. I need to
Season
see a photo.
2 was Unalak was her uncle, and what's it called? That's you mentioned it even
I
downstairs.
do remember another dark uncle, but like
No,
not
but you remember
Korra.
we were talking about this just downstairs right now, where they introduced us to Avatar 1, the first Avatar.
Yeah.
It was that season.
Yeah.
And in that season, what's it called?
I just need to see his face.
Go for it.
Yeah.
So
This is going to be like,
Vaatu-
inside. He's like this generation.
this generation doesn't remember stuff anymore. I mean, I remember the stuff like, sort of
No. What's the name of the avatar? The evil avatar.
Unalak, her uncle. Am I getting that right? Yeah, it is Unalak.
Wait, evil avatar uncle.
Evil Avatar uncle.
Which ganda na aa jaye screen pe.
So it's Rava and it's Vaatu, and then they managed to, separate the two.
Oh, yes, of course.
Right?
Of course. Yeah. I have shit memory. Sorry, guys.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
always thought that was a direction that they were going to maybe sort of like, explore further.
Yeah,
Like an
yeah.
evil Avatar.
Yeah, that's
Then-
a very low hanging fruit, I think.
Yeah, exactly. The other one that I was thinking of was and we were introduced to this in the last Airbender, in fact, the series finale. When and these aren't spoilers because you've all seen this by now.
If you're watching this and you're getting spoiled, like
Yeah, you're getting
come on.
spoiled, but you clearly.
Come on.
This is only for people who've actually watched
Yeah.
Avatar.
If you gave two shits about Avatar, you would have seen it by now.
exactly,
And you would
exactly.
like, oh, I
As you-
started for this video right now.
as most
Sorry.
people did during what's it called the during COVID. I watched it a long time ago.
Okay.
Right, but sorry, back to that. As we saw, what's it called in the series finale of the last Airbender, Aang learns to energy bend. Right, where he takes what's it called Fire Lord Ozai's bending away. Do you not remember any of this?
I don't remember any
Fuck
of
off.
I need to recall things, dude. Like I don't have great memory like your
Well-
generation.
Right. So basically, what's it called? I don't think this is even. Korra does develop that later on. What's it called? If you saw in the series,
I do remember them
finale of Avatar of season 4,
So yeah.
where she bends energy. So I always thought that maybe that's the direction that
Yeah.
Avatar is going to maybe take. That sort of after discovering, after having unlocked all of these. Bending, what's it called, all of the elements, so on and so forth, and within them, all of those niche things like lava bending and metal bending and whatnot, and,
Yeah.
and what's it called, Zahir learning to fly. I thought
electricity.
maybe that was a direction that they were going to go into, which was energy bending. But the premise for this new Avatar series, this seems really good because, from what I can tell, the Avatar is the enemy now. So I'm assuming, and I have to say this, I fucking hated Korra as an Avatar. I detested her. I hated her. And no. This is not, before anyone says this is not some Andrew Tate type thing that, she's a woman.
He's exactly that.
No,
He's
I'm
an
not.
alpha male.
This is nothing to do with it. All she would get is just beat up. That's all that would happen to her.
You're not painting a good picture for yourself, my guy.
I don't need to.
Okay. Why?
Man, because it's just, look, I'm sorry, the gold standard for me is Aang. The gold standard
course,
for
for
every
everyone.
single person is Aang.
Of course,
So anyone in comparison to her is just going to pale.
him.
Compared to him.
He
Anyone-
likes when they get beat up. That's his.
No,
Kind of
no,
humor.
that's not what I like. It's just like, I just found her really irritating. Everybody else, and again, this
think-
is a conversation with that friend who I cannot name because apparently his work doesn't like this stuff. But this is a conversation that I've had with him ad nauseum. How Korra was not. It wasn't good for Korra. It was good for the cast of characters. It was good for everything else. Everyone
like
else
that.
in that was really
It
interesting.
was good for the story.
It was great for the stories. It was great for the villains. It was great for the bending. They took it up several notches. But what's it called? And this is free advertising. He's having tuba soup or toba soup.
Sponsor us, Toba.
Please.
I
do.
love your soup.
Yeah, it's really good. Very cheap.
Very
in
cheap.
G9 Islamabad, if you're watching,
If you're watching, please at least send us soup.
please do.
It would be like a sponsored segment on the. We'd have soup.
Exactly.
You could do that, please. If
Just
you're a
like what's
food-
it called?
if you're a
The
food-
Cabbage Corporation, just like the Cabbage guy in
Now that
Avatar.
we are talking about sponsored stuff, which we don't have. This is obviously a joke.
Clearly not.
Look at this man's this.
Not the focus of this particular show, but yes.
But like, look at his drip, dude.
As I always say, except for my underwear and socks, everything else is mine. But we'll get into those.
What's the thing called?
It's okay. We don't need to mention it.
Foxtrot.
I'm humble that way.
Foxtrot.com.
But back to this. So, how did you feel? Very quickly. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but how did you feel? Did you watch the Netflix live action?
Fuck that.
There you go.
I'm never watching that.
And-
as a kid, I watched the first Avatar, and the only thing I remember from that, it was so utterly shit. I'm sorry if anybody enjoyed that, and if you did, fuck you.
No, fuck you.
But It was so utterly shit. The only thing I still remember from it, like, Katara's hair looked like a penis.
What?
Yeah, look at her. Look at her hair, dude. It looks like a penis.
It's the hair loopies, man. You don't mess with the hair loopies. Like Princess Leia's hair buns. You don't mess with the hair loopies, man.
It looked like a penis.
To your degenerate mind.
No. I'll show it to you. It's on screen.
I know it. It's sort of there.
You see it, right?
Okay.
It's not
Okay,
just me.
her hair-
But that was the only thing that stood out, and I was like, what the fuck was the rest of it?
Okay.
It was bad. Like a 10-year-old Umar Khayyam was not. I'm still, as you could tell, I'm not good at critiquing or judging films.
This isn't.
But holy shit, it was bad. Like even I was like,
What are you talking about? It's the greatest thing ever.
The live action?
The live action?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But how? What? Wait. I think you're confusing the live action. You were not 10 years old when Netflix released it last year.
Oh, there's another one.
There was no like. Oh, you're talking about the movie.
I'm talking about the movie.
Oh my god, that was so bad.
Exactly, dude.
Oh,
that was so shit.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So we're talking about the M. Night Shyamalan's. That's the director's name. M. Night Shyamalan's. Sorry.
Shyamalama.
Right. So we were talking about his adaptation of the movie in which they had all white actors. Mm-hmm. Right.
How was it?
Oh my god, it hurt.
Okay.
It hurt for a number of reasons. Number one, all of the good guys are white. No joke. All of the good guys are white, right? And all of the bad guys, like the Fire, Nation, they're all like sort of, they're not even like Asian. They're like, subcontinental. They're like either they look Arab, like Uncle Iroh, who is a Persian actor, or they're Indian looking, like Dave Patel, who is cast as Zuko, right? And then Fire Lord Ozai was that guy, that New Zealand actor, that Maori. So I mean, I just don't understand it. Like, sort of you're Indian yourself, right?
Maybe that's why.
But why would you want to cast yourselves as the villains? Every person of color in that movie.
Just strongly placed.
No, not even strongly placed. They were all the Fire Nation. Everyone else was white. Thank God the Netflix one. The only good thing about that show, the effort, the endeavor was that they cast. It was all Asian, not nary a white person to be seen, which I think is the only commendable thing about that entire, thing. Otherwise,
is it watchable?
Oh no, it's difficult to watch because you know what I mean. I can understand like sort of artistic license where you take something and you maybe want to do something slightly different with it, but they were like I think damned if you do and damned if you don't. They were like stuck between a rock and a hard place. They didn't know if they should be slavish and just follow, the show as is, or maybe they can try and do their own thing. Okay. So I think unfortunately they kind of wasted that entire the effort. But I hope season 2 recovers. But who gives a shit about that? We have a new cartoon.
Excellent.
That's the only thing that matters.
Speaking of adaptations, we thought this is going to be cut short. But
I thought it's getting long. Yeah,
that's
going long.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
But like, I think I haven't seen it.
The Cowboy Bebop?
No. I was going to talk about that because I think I saw the teaser for that. I was like,
oh no.
Well edited, but holy shit!
Oh my god,
dude.
it looked like a sort of
what the
bargain.
They took away everything that made the show Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, absolutely.
I watched like one episode. I was like,
it was a bargain. It was a discount center.
Story, dude.
It was like sort of the discount aisle version.
Also, I don't
Cowboy
want to go
Bebop.
against like, why did you get this Asian dude or whatever for Spike? But
he was old.
He doesn't look like he's short.
Forget him being short. I think he was a little too old. I didn't mind the other casting. I think that was fine because they cast
The rest looked fine.
Fine.
Spike was my biggest.
Spike was off.
Who audition? Who was like? Yeah, this. I'll show a clip.
And
right
you know
now
what?
on screen.
And you know what? It wouldn't have mattered if the show was good.
Yes.
But the show was like it was.
Yeah.
It was bad.
It was bad.
It was
the only show that I've heard the live action is good of, and it's just because of the story is One Piece.
One Piece, yeah, I heard that too.
But I'm not watching the live action because I'm just a little averse to live actions. But I would acknowledge that
I never got into One Piece either, so I cannot judge. But at least I think generally it was favorable.
Yeah,
people thought that it was good
because I've seen a lot of people that don't even watch anime, that don't even know nothing about
that watch One Piece,
and they were like, "We've seen One Piece; it's a good show." And I was like, "What?" Because generally, even anime fans don't watch One Piece. And then this guy was like, and ladies and older ladies and not those
ladies and older ladies,
just people in general, right? They were like, "It's such a good show," and I would be like super excited because One Piece is animation is a little wonky at best,
Okay.
right? It has really good moments. Like I don't think there's any show that has the highs that this show hits.
Right.
But this show could get really bad in terms of production quality a lot, and that's the whole fandom complains about that.
Right.
So I would be shocked if somebody in this era is like, oh, I've started watching One Piece and it's great. I'm like, how the fuck? And then I learned it's a live action.
It's a live action.
So that's a really positive reaction. But then again, it tells you about the story of One Piece, because I think if you do like a very bare minimum job of adopting a story the way it's told in the original source material, I think it's going to be taken really positively. And I think that's how it went with One Piece.
Okay.
Anyways, I think
No, that's good. That's good because again, I mean, sort of, so on Netflix you can even find, for example, the feature-length versions of Full Metal Alchemist. Like they made movies of them.
Live action?
Yes, but I couldn't bring myself to watch it. I was like, you cannot ruin
Full Metal Alchemist. I've
like
definitely seen that.
Sorry?
I've definitely seen that.
Oh, you've seen them?
I have not.
You have.
I haven't seen the anime.
You haven't seen anime, but you've seen the movies.
I have not. God no. I will never see those.
Okay.
I want to watch I will watch it too.
Oh, you have to watch Brotherhood. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I will.
You have to watch it.
We need to do like a marathon sometime. We sit down and we just watch a show.
But unlike most people, I think we can maybe even end on this note. I do not binge.
Let's just end.
Let's end on that note.
Bye.
It's the
Goodbye.
episodic nature of these
Bye.
things. It's a TV show.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
But yes, great news. Great news. We have a new Avatar show coming out. And and just one more thing. What's it called? Sorry, we were supposed to end this. But I hope it's nothing like, what's it called? I think one of the creators, I don't know if it was Brian or the other guy, but they went and made this god-awful show on what's it called thing.
This
on
guy
Netflix.
watches so many shows.
I watch it. It was a cartoon.
seen
It's a
everything.
cartoon. What's it called? Avaros or something like that. It was, man, what the hell is that? It's this one show.
Is it on Netflix?
It's on Netflix. This is one show, but I just have to mention this before we leave because, God damn it, it's so bad. I hate that show. It irritates me. I don't know why it exists, and I don't know why people even watch that or why Netflix greenlit like 4 seasons
You
of
want
it.
to find the show?
I've got thing out. Oh, you pulled this out, and that's the first thing that pops out. God damn it, Castlevania is nothing tops that.
Really?
Nothing tops that.
I've heard great things about Castlevania.
Oh my God, man.
And I've been considering watching it.
Nothing comes
Acha.
close to this.
Really?
Oh yeah. This is of course the sequel to the original. That was Castlevania. This is Castlevania Nocturne. But oh my God.
Acha. Have you seen Vinland Saga?
I started watching it, but then I started watching Berserk instead.
Wait, guys, wait. Which Berserk?
The original one, like the 97 one.
Okay.
Right.
We're safe.
Why?
I was gonna murder this guy if he said the 3D one.
No, the 3D one looked off.
You should read the thing, dude.
I think I should get into
If you
that.
don't like the manga, it's still like I genuinely highly recommend reading the thing. It's a work of art.
I really appreciate it. But Berserk, again, if anyone's sort of interested, check it out on Netflix. Fantastic show.
The 90s,
it's not
the
dubbed.
original 90s.
The 90s one, yeah. It's not dubbed. It's not available as a dubbed thing. It's in the original Japanese.
Just watch it in
but
Japanese.
Yeah, and
like
if
a
nothing
real
else,
man.
The title song is just amazing. And
I haven't. Which title song?
For Berserk,
Yeah.
it's by Pen Pals.
I haven't seen.
Tell
the
me
show,
why. It's a fantastic.
Okay.
It's like this very, very 90s song, and that should be playing as we roll credits.
Let's play, dude. But we aren't monetized anyways.
No.
Not here, like in the.
Oh, no, it'll be playing.
It's playing right now, actually.
It's playing right now.
It's in the background.
As I scroll through this, and I cannot tell what the goddamn name of that show is, but it's just one show. It had 4 seasons. I don't know why they gave it 4 seasons because it sucks. It's a very, very pale imitation of course, Avatar, because it has whatever. Fine, okay, cool. Ending it on this note. Very chuffed that it's coming out. I look forward to it, and I hope that sort of like, it's soon that we can cover it. But
Subscribe,
like, and share. Thanks a lot, guys.
Bye. Okay. Anyways, what the fuck was this? Just like a fever dream. Bye.